Oh, no. This fucker. We can double up. Oh, but it plays above the maximum allowed limit here. Come on, beater. We talked about this. Your limits suck. Happy Friday, Roulette Fools. We made it yet again. Congratulations. Brent with AOB here. Coming to the finish line. I am, with a bit of luck and some wise play, I'm hoping today is the last normal session we have on this challenge. Tomorrow is finale take 2. And hopefully, I'm very confident we will finish up tomorrow. So this is the last one today here. This is the last normal one. But as you've probably seen, I've already dropped the first day of the $100 to $1,000 video. We're playing that one 100% by the book. Let's say 99, let's say 95% by the book. I'm going to give myself a little leeway there, but for the most part, we're going to play that by the book so that you can see that it can be done, that this idea that I'm only winning because I have a large bankroll, that's not true. So we're going to do the 100 to 1,000 challenge and prove that out, that it can be done. Everything is relative to the bet size. So my bankroll is bigger, but my bets were also bigger. So it's all relative. So we'll see how we make out. It's difficult because this server, the minimum bet you can do on this one is $1, which means we can't really play here, which sucks because I can't save bets. So we have to go to the other stake live table, and it's got a 10-cent min bet, which is pretty good. But in some respects, I wish it had 5 cents or 1 cent, because with $100, what we're betting is not ideal. Oh, well, we didn't lose on the second spin today, finally, but we lost on the third one. So, oh well. So we are at, let's pull up where we're at here. We're at 93,845. So I'm not even too concerned about getting to a magic number. I mean, I actually didn't even want to go above 90. I wanted that last day to be a $10,000 day, but that's okay. If we make it a $5,000 day, that's all right. Or a little more than that. It lets us play a little more intelligently with more discipline and smaller bets rather than trying to have to get there in a hurry. We're definitely going to be taking our time tomorrow, and not small. I don't want to say they're going to be small bets because they're not small bets. I mean, we'll be playing it like we normally do, $135 bets, five double streets, probably with $25 units, so 125 bets there. But we're going to be more on the taking breaks and stop losses, lose 2, take a break, come back, just grind back those couple of losses. If we're feeling good, then we will go back up to the third progression or whatnot and resume. But we're definitely not going to get in the hole like we did last time. That is a certainty. I'd rather not hit it tomorrow. This guy was hitting all 1, 2, 3s, and as soon as I get in, he hits 2 out of 5 spins. He hits on us. You know what? I'm gonna be a little venturous here because I don't want to take forever. I still have my low bankroll video to do. I've done actually 2 days. Today, I'm gonna do the low bankroll, the $100 to $1,000 challenge. I'm actually gonna play that live today, and anyone that is on with us, can play along if they want to. We had a very successful second day, not a very successful first day, but we got to expect that, especially when you set loss limits. You're going to hit those loss limits, and you're just going to have to walk away. All right, there we go. I doubled up, so this should get us much closer this time. There it is. There she is. All right. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today on the live stream. along with checking out some other things. For those of you that are just coming into this challenge or just finding this channel for the first time, we started out, a little over 5 months ago, and the goal was to make 100,000 in a year. And here we are, less than half that time, and we're looking to be finished up. We're only a few $1,000s away. My initial goal was $300 every day for 365 days. That would have gotten us $110,000 roughly. So we have far surpassed that. And there was, I don't know, there was this weird sentiment that originally I was playing super safe, and that's just not, that's not true. I mean, like I said, you want an exciting day. I mean, there's plenty of exciting days with big bets, but you want to do exciting day, go all the way back and watch day 2. We did 3 $4,500 bets in a row of 45-20, something along those lines. So, even starting out at day 2, oh, there's a loss again. Dude, come on. What about 134? How's that hitting? 25. I think we're going to move to 134. Let's be a little fluid here and see how this goes. Maybe we'll play 9 Street Plague. Maybe we'll play 9 Street Slut. See how that goes. Sorry, I have 2 slices of apples left, and they're Honeycrisp, and they're delicious. So I can remember, I think I told you guys this way back in the beginning, but we've had a lot of new people along, so I'll kind of tell you my history of getting into roulette. It started way back, I don't know, 20 years ago. It's been a long time. I can't believe how long it's been. And okay, there we go. Boom. We can go back down to base bet. All right. And so I had some friends, and they were like, oh man, we should all go to Vegas. And at the time I'd never been to Vegas before. So I was like, hey, let's go. So we were going to double up in rooms because my friends were broke ass bitches. Right. So we stayed at a place. It's no longer there, but we stayed at a place right on the strip, right in the middle of the strip. So it was a great location. And we were going to bunk up together with double queens, because those guys needed to save money. And it was $35 a night. Now this was 20 years ago. So I don't think you find $35 a night, but anyway, even back then, you can kind of, see what kind of place we're going to get. So me and one other bud, we were going to fly in Thursday night. Everybody else was coming in Friday night. And we had adjoining rooms, and he had the room next to me and whatever. So we got in Friday night about 10 o'clock, he and I did. And all right, we're crushing it right now. Yeah, he really likes that 26, 27, 26. So we get there, we roll in about 10 o'clock. We, just by great luck, our airplanes arrived at literally back within 20 minutes of each other. So we took an Uber together and went, or I don't remember. I don't know if it was Uber or a taxi. I don't even remember back then. But we get to the hotel. Oh my God, it was a shithole. And we check in. I mean, I'm not kidding you when I tell you there's like giant stains on the carpet. I mean, it was gross. I would not take my shoes off in the hotel room. That's how bad it was. $35 a night. I mean, I would not have been surprised if there was chalk lines, on the ground. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, chalk lines, you know, the outline of a body that the police put in white lines to show how the body was laying. So we go there and we're like, of course, we're, you know, this is over 20 years ago. So I'm 32 years old. So 10 o'clock, I mean, that's just the start of the party. So we go out and we're walking the strip and we're going in and out of all the casinos and we end up at the Bellagio. And I can remember walking in the Bellagio just going, just awestruck at the time, my first time there. I was just like, oh my gosh, who plays here? And this is amazing, you know? So we're wandering around, he and I, and he wants to go play blackjack, excuse me. And I sit down with him, I play blackjack, and I lose $200. Like, you know, I'm like, this isn't for me, man. So I'm like, hey, Mike, you do what you want to do. I'm going to go over there and check out what these other games are about. So I'm wandering around. I see the craps table and I look at the table and I'm like, oh, fuck no. I don't what's going on down there. That looks like a freaking hot mess. So I keep walking around and run into a roulette table. And there wasn't too many people there. I mean, it was Thursday night and it wasn't terribly packed in there from what I remember. And so I sat down at the table and I'm just kind of looking and there's maybe 2 other people at the table. And that's when I kind of watched for a second. And then I was looking at the board and I came up with this idea of going, I was watching the board and there was a couple other tables I'm looking at. I kind of noticed that 3 in a row didn't appear to happen very often, right? So I came up with a strategy, and this is why I air quote it. I didn't come up with shit. In my head, I thought I came up with it because I had never even been to a roulette table before, let alone see strategies, let alone if YouTube was even had any kind of roulette channels back then. So I thought I came up with it. And of course, obviously I didn't. So my brilliant plan was wait for 3 of a color, bet on the opposite color, martingale, until you win. And that night, it just happened to work out for me brilliantly. And before you know it, and of course, I'm chugging vodka Red Bulls like nobody's business. And I am totally, completely messed up. But I'm winning. And I won on that first night, playing there for just a couple hours. I think I played there from probably 11:30 to probably 2:30. And I walked out with almost $800 playing just black or red. Luckily, the dealer was cool and didn't mind me because it wasn't very packed. By the end of that evening, I am not shitting you, I had like this crowd of people. And when I say a crowd, there was probably like, 4 or 5 people. And the table started filling up and they were watching, they just couldn't believe it. And I was explaining to them this brilliant strategy that I had just come up with. And they started sitting down and people started playing with me. It was amazing. And we were all doing really well. It was probably one of the most enjoyable sessions I've ever had on a live table through my entire, gambling career. And they were people from all over the world. That's what's cool about Vegas, right? You go to Vegas and there are people from all over the world there. Oh, fucker. So, yeah. And we're taking some risks here, right? I left myself doubled up there purposely. So anyway, and let's do what we did last time. Let's go 1,080. I'm feeling adventurous because we've got a lot of leeway here. I don't even mind if we, like I said, tomorrow I was kind of shooting for a $90,000 target so that tomorrow we'd have a nice $10,000 day. But anyway, so probably one of the most just people from all over the world. I remember there was a couple from Germany and people from Europe and Australia and then all over the United States, people were there, right? I mean, there was a whole bunch of, oh, fuck you, dude. All right. Fucker. Let's go. We're going down the rabbit hole a little bit here. We're only down 900, so we're really okay. Like I said, we have $3,800 to burn here, so to speak, which I really don't mind. I actually really want a $10,000 day tomorrow. So all these people are there, super friendly, and we're shooting the breeze. And of course, I'm a young whippersnapper, so I'm, you know, I didn't mind betting. Things were going. I was drunk, and I'm like now, you know, telling them about the system as if I've played it my entire life, which I haven't. You know, it's my first time playing. That's literally the first time playing that. So we're having a great time. I'm so messed up. So then finally, Mike comes over and he goes, "All right, let's go crash." I mean, this is the first night, which was a huge mistake for me to just get totally trashed on the first night. Biggest mistake ever for me. I don't handle hangovers. Hit me really, really hard. I should have known better. And that's the problem with drinking vodka, Red Bulls, you know, or any kind of mixed drinks like that. Man, they just sneak up on you because they're not very filling and you can just chug them fast. So actually now what I do most of the time when I go to the casino in Vegas and I'm playing, I order like, oh no, this motherfucker. All right, we're going to 4,320. This is reminiscent of day 2. Okay, we're down 2340. This would put us down 6,000 something, and then we would have some fighting to get back. We'd have to come back with another session and win back like $3,000. Anyway, so now this guy's hitting, you know, shit numbers. 0, 29, 6. 3 out of 4. Come on, dude. We're covering 73% of the board. Oh my fucking God. Fire this guy. Zam. Are you serious? Shizzle. I don't even think I can double up on this one. Balance is too low. Oh. Well, let's see if we can get a couple hits here. We need 3 of these just to get back to break even to where we were at before this loss. What's the 4,800? What's the max on lines? 1.2. All right, so we could go one more if we get lucky enough. But with this fucker, okay, finally we win 1. Oof, barely a blip. All right, we've got 9780. We can double up. Oh, but it plays above the maximum allowed limit here. Come on, beater. We talked about this. Your limits suck. $600. That's, come on, for an online, that's ridiculous. Anyway, so we're walking back, and now Mike's even younger than me, right? I'm 30, 32. He's like 23 or something, 24. And so, I mean, that guy could drink. So we're stumbling back. I don't even know. Thank God he was there. Thank God he was there, because we stumble back and he's like, "Oh, let's stop in this little, you know, grocery store on the strip." So you walk in and he buys a 6-pack of beer and a can of chew, you know, and we stumble back to our room. I had no idea where we were. And I mean, I'm a pretty lightweight most of the time. I mean, you guys have seen me. So we go to the room and he's like, he comes over to my room and we're just like shooting the shit and we're drinking and I'm chewing now. And I used to chew for a while, then I totally quit. Whew. All right, where are we at? 1620. We're gonna go for it one more time. Let's hope we can get this. This would be an $1,800 win. That wouldn't get us back even, but at least it would get us up $200. So we're shooting the shit, drinking, chewing, and finally we're like, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't know, it was crazy late and I'm crazy messed up. So he's like, "All right, I'm going crashing." So he goes over to his room And I pretty much am just stumbling and fumbling. Yes. Okay, there we go. All right, we recovered. We got out of the danger zone. Whew. Ooh, someone else is playing the exact same bet. Magic Bruschetta. All right, here we go. 134. That's 45. That's a $90 win. Let's double it up to 270. Get a couple 270ers. So I take the stuff out of my pocket, realize I had all my fucking casino chips with me. About $800 of Bellagio chips, right? So I just, who cares? Set those on the table and basically throw my wallet and everything and phone on the table and pull my pants off and crawl into bed, right? So I'm out. Around, gosh, I want to say 9 o'clock, my alarm's going off and I'm still drunk. And I'm like, for 10 minutes, I'm just kind of in and out. And I realize it dawns on me that it was Friday and I actually had a work meeting. What's going on? We apologize for the inconvenience. We will continue the game as soon as possible. So what's up, Diago? So why was this spin not counted? So I wake up and then it dawns on me, I have a meeting. The ball may lessen for 3 revolutions, whatever. I need to go back and check some of these sometimes, see if that's legit. If it did make, I'm going to go back and rerun this back when I watch this and go, did this really make less than three revolutions? So we should get to replace our bets here. This is what I'm talking about. What was the last number? 20. I'm going to put it in 20. Oh, not really, but close enough. So I finally jump out of bed, realizing, oh crap, I have a meeting and it's my meeting with my team. So I'm like, shit. So I hop out of bed and I want to see Diago. Is that, I don't recognize. Let's see. I'm guessing Magic Bruschetta is also playing 9 streets. I mean, that's exact same amount, but man, they've been crushing it. So I'm running all over the room going, okay. And luckily, okay. So I'm looking for my cell phone and I'm searching the room for 15 minutes looking for my damn cell phone so I can dial into this call. And then it dawns on me. Here's why I can't find my cell phone. There's nothing in the fucking room. All my shit's gone. And the door's open. Oh, so it dawns on me. Someone came in my room last night. Probably heard me snoring away like a sawing logs. And stole everything. My suitcase, my wallet, my cell phone, my casino chips. And I was like, fuck. So then it sets in on me that, shit, how am I going to fly home? I don't have an ID. I don't have my credit card. I don't have any more money with me. So I'm literally looking around the room and thank goodness that when I undressed last night, I was kind of standing, the bed was here and then there's a wall right next to the bed and there's not a lot of space, just enough space. Well, I dropped my jeans down. When I took them off, I just dropped them on the floor and they just went straight down between the bed. And so the people that came in didn't see my jeans on the floor, right? So I grab my jeans, I find them, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And luckily, when I go out on the strip, I don't take my whole wallet for the very reason, like if I lose it, I don't want to lose everything. So when I went out, I took cash, I took my driver's license, and I took my my credit card, and I put it in my front pocket. And so I grabbed my pants, my driver's license, my credit card, and cash, some cash, I don't remember how much, was in there. So I'm like, phew, at least I have my driver's license and my credit card. I don't have to cancel that stuff. I do have to cancel my bank card. I got to figure out how to go get another. Well, we had to lose one sooner or later. We were betting at 270. Okay, new dealer. See how this goes. All right, come on now. All right, we're at 540. So at least I have a shirt, jeans, and nothing else. I think maybe they left my socks on the floor, and I don't even remember if they took my shoes or not. I don't think they, I think they might have left the shoes I was actually wearing. So at least I think I had that going for me. Oh, are you fucking serious? God, that magic bruschetta is continuing to fucking crush it. All right, here we go. So I pick up, I call the front desk, and I'm like, hey, I need to speak to someone. All my stuff got stolen out of there. Do you guys have security footage or whatever? They're like, we'll talk to our security person and have him come up and meet you. Whatever. That guy doesn't get up there for a couple hours. And he came up, and obviously he looked like he gave about 3 shits. just a little more than 1 shit. So he comes up and he's like, I'm like, well, do you have security footage? No. You have any way of? No. So he's like, I'll create an incident report for you or something like. I'm like, oh great, that's not gonna happen, but basically nothing. So I go wake up Mike, and I'm like, dude, my biggest concern at this point is I need to get my driver's license, or excuse me, I need to get a cell phone so I can call my the company and be like, for my debit card at least, and be like, is this get us back? Oh, we were at 540. Let's go again. This would be a $360 win. That'd be nice. So, and if we lose, we lose. So I'm calling the Sprint store in Vegas to see how much is a new phone and blah, 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 blah. I mean, what a pain in the ass. And then we go get a taxi or Uber. I don't even remember what it was, but we go down to Sprint and I get a new phone. And I'm trying to see if I can call my old phone or whatever. But the batteries must have gone out or whatever. All right, look at that. We're at 810. Nice. So I get my phone, we come back. I've got the worst hangover ever, right? So we come back and the room phone rings and it's a security guy. He goes, and he had this really strong, I think he might have been Russian, Ukrainian, something middle Eastern European accent. And he's like, I come up to your room now. I have some news. And I'm like, okay. So he comes up and he goes, I think we found your suitcase. Is it even necessary for me to do that really terrible accent? Because I suck at it. So I'm like, oh, I was super excited. He's like, yes, come with me. So we go down the hallway, which is just a shit hallway. And we go down there and we start walking down the stairways, the emergency exit stairways, and about a floor and a half down there on the steps is my suitcase and a bunch of my clothes thrown out. Surprisingly, I mean, at the time I was working for Nike. So, I had brand new running shoes in there, a whole bunch of Nike running clothes in there, in terms of like long sleeve runners jackets and stuff like that are really nice, and they're really light. They're really good for casinos because they're the perfect temperature. Anyway, all my clothes are there, but they're kind of strewn out all around. So I'm like super excited at this point. So they're standing at the platform between where the stairs, switch back like that at the between going up the next step. And I start walking down the stairs, and I'm on a upper stair, and my other foot's on a lower stair, so that, you know, I'm like this, putting the clothes back into my suitcase. And I look up, and Mike he just starts laughing his ass off. And I'm like, dude, what are you laughing about? Man, $19.2 thousand. There's some heavy hitters in here today. Unless those are gold coins. No, that can't be gold coins. That'd be so many gold coins. But maybe it is. Like, I don't know what the limits are on gold coins in here. I'll have to go check. Anyway, because that guy's betting $20,000 on a regular basis, or almost, well, if he's playing 9 streets, he's not betting 7,000, but he's betting, you know, up there, 5,000 something. So 5,040. Let's see what they're winning here. 12K. Damn. There's a bunch of people betting 12K, 6K. So I'm small fish right now. So anyway, I'm like, I look up, he's just laughing, and I'm like, the fuck are you laughing about? And he points down like the stairs, like towards my bottom foot. And I look down. The asshole who stole my stuff decided he was going to throw my suitcase out, and then he was going to take a shit on one of the steps. And my foot, my shoe, is right in. Look at this. 33, 33, 33. Wow. 3 33s out of 5 spins. Woo. Oh, get the fuck out of here again with that. Did they not count that? Looks like they did. I don't know why they popped up that thing. So I look down, and my shoe, I'm stepped right in the pile of human poop. And I'm just like, what? Could this fucking get any worse? You gotta steal my shit, take all my winnings. Oh, damn it, Jim. Take all my winnings, and to boot on that, we're gonna go up to 540. To boot, you're gonna take a shit, and I gotta step in it. Now, I'm not one for, anybody knows me, I'm not really game into, I know some couples out there, and you may be one of them, and that's fine for you guys, but I'm not the kind of couple where you share the bathroom, where you're using the bathroom. I know couples that do that, even when they're taking number 2. I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't know. If you were one of those people, oh, fuck off. Damn. So I put the stuff in my thing. I kind of hopping, and I take my shoe off, and I'm kind of like smacking it against the stair to get as much of that off. And I'm grabbing my suitcase, and I'm walking with my hand out like this with my shoe, you know. And we go back to the hotel room, and I'm like, do you guys have, like, you know, somewhere I can? And he goes, well, he's basically like, just rinse it in the bathtub. I guess I'm not fucking taking a shower in there ever again. So I go turn on the bathtub, and I'm rinsing my shoe off, and I've got a bunch of tissues and toilet paper, and I'm cleaning it off and throwing that in the toilet. And I realized then the tub is filling up with shit water because the sink, the bathtub was clogged. So yes, this day could get worse. So I'm calling the front desk being like, listen, motherfuckers, this bathtub is clogged. We're at 1,035. All right, where are we at? 134, 135. All right, we're at 135. Let's see here. If we go to daily tracker and we do this plus 1,035. All right, graph. 1,035. All right, summary. 94,880. We got to be careful here. I don't want to go beyond 95. All right. So how much do we have left? Okay. $120. That was 45. Okay. Are we at the same here? Yep, 1,080. So let's just make sure we keep updating this one. 94,925. So we got $75 left. 94,925. So we got to get 45 on this one. And now we need $35 and we will be right there. So how are we going to do $35? You know what? Let's red, black, let's go. Let's play outside black for our mini all on black finish. We're going to do this again tomorrow. I have to decide how close do we want to get. Is it $500 before we do all on black? Is it $100? How much do we want to risk for that final all on black bet? You know, do we do $1? Is it just symbolic? We get all the way to $1. Let me know in the comments what you think we should be doing for the final bet. Should we be safe and do $1, $5, $10? Oh, it was in the 15. I thought we were going to get it. And look at all that black down there. And then she decides to roll reds. Anyway, so now I have a bathtub full of sewage water. And, you know, thankfully I got my shoe completely. I mean, trust me, I'm scrubbing that shit till my fingers are bleeding. Anyway, it turned out to be a great trip, except I was literally hungover for the entire. So when everybody else flew in on Friday night, I was like The Walking Dead, right? I mean, nice. We got it. All right, let's go put it in there. 1160. 1160. The numbers match up. So. Oh, what? We went over a little bit. I miscalculated. Oh. What? This can't be right. Oops. Oh, I was looking at this number. Profit. I was looking at oh man. What the fug? Something's off here. This graph was off. I'll have to go check it out here. I'm going to pause and come back. Okay, I'm back. On this one here, somehow I double entered. I must have entered it here and then added the 1160 afterwards. I'm not sure, but anyway, yes, here's our 1160. So we started the day at 102,845 plus 1160. That takes us to 104,005. That's the total plus the 9,000, right? So if we go the total profit, 95,005 is right where we're at. So that gives us $5 to we got a $5 jump start on tomorrow. So it'll be 4,000, won't be a $5,000 day, but it'll be $4,995 day. Close enough. So that's where we're going to go. That's where we're going to end it here. To wrap up my story, even as horrible as that event was, that winning night at the roulette table, and then I went and played subsequent nights, and I did the same thing. I walked around looking for 3 of one color and then betting on the other color. And it just happened that I won that whole weekend. And then I did it several other times and won. I went to, it was either New Zealand or Australia. It was either Auckland, New Zealand or Brisbane, Australia. And they had a casino. I think it was New Zealand. They had a casino right down from the hotel. And so I went there, played it, and crushed it. I had people asking me. And then one time I went to Vegas and I was playing it and I got my ass kicked. And that's when I went, maybe this isn't a bulletproof strategy after all, because as we've all seen, one color can hit 1,000,000 times in a row. And that's what happened. So anyway, that's my story. But from that point, from that very first time I got hooked on roulette, and nothing else really interested me that much. I do love craps, but it's not something I play to make money because I lose pretty much every time. So it's just a fun game. But roulette, after that, it took me probably 4 or 5 years of playing, and wasn't on YouTube. I didn't have these type of channels to show me what I was doing or other strategies. So I'm literally just trial and error for the next 4 or 5 years until I came up with some of the strategies, the 9th Streets. Not I came up. I'm sure I saw them somewhere or saw somebody doing 9th Street. But like I said, the very first 9th Street I did was 3 units on a dozen, 3 streets on another dozen, and then 3 units on the final full dozen. You know, the one that roulette jackass said that he made up. Yeah, bud, I've been playing that thing for about 25 years now. So, or excuse me, not 25 years. Yeah, maybe not 25 years, maybe 15 years. So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys will come out and see tomorrow. We're doing live starting at probably 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be giving away lots and lots of giveaways tomorrow. And you do have to be either a stake affiliate of mine if it's recent, or if you've already signed up for stake before this week, then you're grandfathered in. And we'll also make some exceptions for those known players that are in our Discord that have been around for a long time. We'll give you exemptions for that. If you sign up for the YouTube as a membership, you can win multiple times. You get multiple drawings compared to everyone else who gets 1 ticket. You'll get multiple, they call it luck. Your luck will go up and you'll have multiple entries depending on your strategy. So totally check that out as a membership. I'm looking to give all that money back. I'm not looking for another revenue channel. I'm just looking for committed people and reward those folks who make our channel and do all and our Discord community grow. Anyway, that's it for today. Be good humans and the rest. It's not that hard, and it's all of us against the casino always. Okay, share and share alike. It should be free flow of information, open source. Anyway, that's it. I hope I see you guys tomorrow. We're very, very close again. We're actually closer than we were 1 week ago on the Saturday when I lost it. So we're up even further today. So, all right, that's it. Happy Friday, everybody. Get out there and enjoy the weekend. Cheers.